Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the Finca. It is hot, hot, hot today. It was forecast, so we can't complain. We were expecting it, but at 8 o'clock this morning it was already 27 degrees. By 9 o'clock it was over 30, and we're now approaching 38 degrees and rising. So
100 Fahrenheit,
yeah.
38.
I
100.4.
Didn't even take the dogs out this morning. They've been soaked through. They've got lots of fresh water. They're just laying in the shade. They can't be bothered.
In the bath as well.
They've had their baths, yeah. They've no inclination. And to be honest, neither have we. We have no inclination at the moment to do any work. So we thought we'd let you know that for the next couple of days there probably won't be a video. We can't work outside, it's just too incredibly hot, and we've got all the doors and windows and shutters closed to keep inside cool, but that means that if we're working inside it's dark, and we've got if we need to go out to get cement, for example, we've got to open all the windows and shutters, and it's a bit of a pain.
Mixers out in the sun.
The mixer's in full sun, backwards and forwards to the workshop, and it is debilitating. Andy was out all day yesterday whilst Eddie was here digging holes.
Luckily it was cloudy for most of it,
yeah,
but then it
but
cleared.
it's still exhausting. So we've made that decision, and we thought we'd let you guys know.
But yeah, if you want a video, we'll do a Q&A or something if you've got questions.
Absolutely,
we're happy to sit here in the shade and waffle. On to
Yeah, if that's something you'd be interested in, a Q&A type video, then put your questions in the comments and we'd gladly do that. So, what else have we got to report?
It's just all good news. Good news and better news.
Fantastic, actually.
The little thing I did for the tank, he's stuck.
It's
Look,
worked.
it wobbles about, it's not coming off now.
Third time lucky.
So, it's too hot to go on the roof though. Well, that can sit down here for a bit. I've had a brainwave, if anyone knows anything about this. The hot water collector, it's just a big tank that has the collector glass tubes on it that heats this tank up. Our actual hot water that we use, it's heated by a coil that runs inside that tank. The reason I'm saying that is because I've got this genius idea to put antifreeze in the tank. Which obviously in the winter we do get below freezing here. Apparently it shouldn't freeze anyway at the temperatures we get, but it boils, as you know, hence the reason for making that tank in the summer. So by putting antifreeze in it, it'll reduce the boiling point as well. Just an idea I'm sort of toying with. As I said, the water that we consume, our domestic hot water, doesn't come into contact with that. Plus it'll help reduce corrosion as well. So any thoughts on that? Stick them in the comments. Thank you very much. We've changed places because it was getting a bit hot down there. We need to give a massive shout out and a massive thank you to Paul and Anna. They're two subscribers, and they've reached out to us. Paul and Anna have a solar, amongst other things, a solar power company in Spain on the Costa Blanca, not too far from us, and they've kindly offered us 6 350 watt solar panels. They've been watching all the videos and seen that some days we do struggle, so they've reached out to us to help us get a bit more power on those dull days, and obviously in the winter as well. Paul and Anna's business is called Fortuna Logica, and they do full solar systems, water heaters, LED lighting, even really nice sort of different coloured LED pool lighting, like the picture here.
Lithium batteries?
And lithium batteries, thank you Sharon. Amongst other things. We'll put their website in the description below, and more details of how you can contact them. So if you are looking for solar, look them up. I'm sure they'll do you a great deal. And Paul and Anna, thank you so much. You just don't know what it means to us. It's really a massive help.
Fantastic, thank you.
So Yep, so yeah, details will be in the description. Get in touch with them, get a quote. I'm sure they'll do you a great deal. Fantastic, great company. What else have we got? Oh,
well,
I've got to tell you a story. The crack on, you know we say crack on a lot. It actually comes back from when I was probably 17, 18 years old. I was working as a motorcycle courier in sunny Manchester. I was a subcontractor for a much larger company, and they had this area manager. I'm not going to name the company, I'm not going to name Mark, the area manager, apart from calling him Mark. Basically the jobs used to come in through the control room, and they were given out, you know, in order of whoever was next, sort of thing. And it was a busy day one day. We had a little riders room where the riders could sit and have coffee and eat their lunch and just relax and stuff when they weren't working. Off that there was a control room with 2 controllers in it, and the other room off the main room was the office, Mark's office, generally when he was there. So it came out, they was that busy, and Mark took a phone call and took a job on. And he came out, gave it to the controllers, who then just gave it to the next person who it was. And the chap was such a buffoon. It was about 5 minutes had passed, the guy was just getting ready, and he came out of his office into the riders room and spoke to the controllers in the control room in front of this guy, and he said, "Is that chap still here? Tell that chap to crack on with that job." So basically that's kind of where it comes from. It kind of stuck with me for quite a few years.
It's not a phrase I'd heard until I met Andy, but he says it all the time.
Tell that chap to
it's become
crack
our
on with that
catchphrase
job.
now.
So yeah, so there you go. So final bit of good news today. Amazing.
We have the camera. We've just actually been to our local bar because we decided we were giving ourselves a couple of days holiday as it's so hot.
Holiday.
It is literally 5 minutes, our local bar, 5 minutes down the road, and we thought, you know what, we'll go and we'll try their famous paella, traditional Spanish dish. I'm sure you're all familiar with it.
Beautiful.
It was absolutely beautiful, one of the best I've ever had.
Absolutely.
But we walked in, and we had booked, because in times of COVID you have to book.
Well, you have to book for paella anyway.
You do have to book for paella, because it takes so long to cook. And Andy, so we went inside, sat down at our table. He presents us with a box. It's like the camera.
Yeah, so
absolutely
amazing. The plank from
I
shouldn't have said the name of that company, should I? Had just taken it upon itself to deliver our 500 plus euro camera
to the bar.
And even when I've questioned this, and he said it had been delivered and we haven't received it, as I said yesterday, they could have just said, it's at the bar, save us a lot of pain. What if we didn't go
to the bar? Not everybody goes to the bar, not everybody's thing.
This is true. But we've got it anyway,
which is fantastic.
That's fantastic. So yeah, I think that's about us for today.
It's about us for today. As I say, if we're not over the weekend, if we're not publishing, it's because there's nothing to publish, because we don't foresee doing any work. But as we said earlier, if anyone is interested in kind of a Q&A video, more than happy to do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Just put your questions in the comments below.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Not a lot happening today, but lots of great, fantastic news. We hope you've enjoyed sharing our fantastic news.
Yeah.
And
thanks to all our subscribers, new and old, and big thank you to Paul and Anna.
Plus all the other people that have supported us as well.
Of course.
It's really much appreciated, and without you guys, we couldn't do what we're doing.
It is pretty overwhelming. Thank you.
Yeah, massive thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow, but we may see you tomorrow, hopefully. We get enough questions and things.